Hey BBs, it's Plastic and Tank back with y'all for another video. Today's video, I really just wanted to sit down in Ghoul chat and do a Slay or Nay type of video where I go through all of the current releases and current stock photos that have been shown recently. Every picture that I've been using, or every doll that I'm talking about, I will have like an official stock photo, so nothing is stolen, nothing is leaked or anything, and there should be no issues with any of the dolls that I talk about. And I'm excited because there's so many more dolls that got like released or whatever, or leaked or whatever, this past month, I guess in February, then I even realized it. I was going through the youloveit.com website, which I'll have linked below, where I got all the pictures from. I was really shocked and surprised to see how many were released and, leaked, I guess. So the first thing that I just want to go through, because we have a lot of dolls, I'm going to start with Barbie, because usually I'm not like a Barbie collector, but there are a lot of Barbies that I feel like I kind of like stuck out in my brain. The ones that I'll be talking about right now are the Looks Barbies, this new wave of them. I don't collect the Looks Barbies. Like, there's a couple that have been in my Amazon and Walmart carts for like months now. Like the Barbie, I think her name is 10 and the 9, the one with like the black hair who's like dark skin, and the one with like the curly hair who's like a short petite girl. Those have been in my cart for a while, but I haven't bought any of these. But there are some new Barbie look dolls that have kind of caught my attention. I have 3 that kind of stuck out the most. This one on screen is like this really pretty, like I think she's on the petite Barbie made move body. I don't really know, but she's wearing like a kind of like a tube top. It's like, I guess, red and blue, which is really interesting. It's really cool textured hair. I love it so much, and she's really, really pretty. The makeup and the facial mold on this doll is beyond stunning, and I definitely like her. I think they retail for $20, so this is definitely a slay already. I just love her so much. I don't really know when I'll be buying the looks dolls, because again, there are a couple that I really want. But one day I hope to have her in my collection. The other doll that kind of was brought to my, I guess, attention from the new wave was this doll. She's like on the plus size body, and she reminds me a lot of Cult Gaia Chloe for a minute. I don't really know why. I love the makeup and I love the facial kind of mold I think she has. I don't know exactly what mold it is. I'm not like super well versed on the Barbie knowledge, but despite her wearing kind of a basic outfit, I think she's really, really pretty, and definitely another one that I'd love to have in my cart. So she's definitely a slay. And the last one that kind of was like the, I guess, the biggest one, or the one that stood out to me the most, was this Ken doll. I don't buy boy dolls like that, and I definitely would not buy this at all, but he's really interesting to me because I think this is a new body type for the Ken dolls. Don't know exactly, but like he has really broad shoulders, which is really interesting. I know everyone was like, I saw a couple people of my friends on Twitter talk about this doll, and I just think he's really interesting. He's personally a nay, but like I think he's really cool for what he is. There's also this Barbie look set that's like a fashion pack thing, which is like $30 instead of the 20, I guess, like because it's deluxe or whatever. The Barbie doll herself is really, really pretty, but I don't really understand the point of this, like, because the second outfit's ugly to me personally. I don't think it's cute, and I'm not obsessed with any of the fashions. I kind of like that how the look styles kind of have a more like neutral, basic clothing. So the fact that she has like basic clothing, but like it's like the focus of the pack is kind of weird to me. Like, I don't get it personally, and I hate the satiny kind of material. So this doll's also a really bad nay for me, but her face is really pretty, and maybe if she was like single released, again, I've yet to buy any of the Barbie looks dolls, so one day I'm gonna buy one, and it'll just like change my life and world forever. There's also this Barbie collector, I think her name's Chrissy. This is her 50th anniversary of being, I think, a Barbie doll, or 55th anniversary. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how much this retails for, but I saw her, and I've been obsessed with this doll. She is so beyond pretty. I love the face. I love the hair. I love the outfit. She is like one of the prettiest Barbie dolls I think I've seen, like from the collector line in a minute, since like in this decade. I think I haven't been wowed by any of the Barbie collector dolls. They've all been really expensive and kind of lackluster for me personally, but this one is a really pretty doll that I think I would maybe buy if I saw her for a reasonable price. I'm not exactly, again, probably like $50-$60 this doll retails for, just kind of, prior knowledge, but I think she's really stunning and definitely a doll that I would love to have in my collection one day. So she is a slay, but also kind of an A, but definitely a slay because I think this doll is amazing. Now onto the Bratz dolls, because Bratz has been kind of quiet so far this year. We only have pictures of the new Pretty and Punk dolls, which, oh my god, they all look so gorgeous. I'm going to start off with my favorite, who is Jade. I think Jade is amazing. The face on this doll has been such an upgrade. Every reproduction doll I feel like that we've been getting have been super, super high quality, like the recent ones. We've just been seeing them grow, I think, with every release, which is really, really exciting. I am upset, though, that this doll does not come with her dog, but I think all of her other accessories are there, besides, like, the little pet, which is, it's good that we have most of the accessories, but I am still kind of grieving that little dog thing. But Jade herself looks actually really, really stunning, and the clothes look really high quality, and, they look like they're OG clothes. I have a couple Pretty Punk Jade pieces just from like lots and stuff, and I cannot wait to get another pair of those shoes. Those shoes that all the Pretty Punk dolls have are amazing, and this doll again just looks amazing in the face. Like there's really not much notes or anything that I can clock about this doll. I think getting her and seeing her in person is definitely going to be kind of like the thing. I know a lot of the OG Pretty Punk Jades have also been really wonky, so I think maybe hoping they fix that with the new ones and not having them be as wonky. We also have not Megan, Chloe from this line. Megan and Chloe kind of like are the same to me for this line. I don't really know why. I actually like Chloe a lot more in this release than her OG release just based off the stock photos alone. I love that her lips a little bit more darker. I think it looks super, super good on her. And I just love Chloe. Like I am super excited about this doll and I'm really happy that like she's just kind of serving the looks. Like, again, the outfit's there, the quality looks to be there, as of, again, the stock photos. I am just excited about this doll, and I cannot wait to get them. And the last one that we have so far is Yasmin. I'm not sure if Yasmin's skin tone has been corrected yet. I have not really seen her in person. I think it looks a little bit better from the stock photos, just kind of comparing the skin tones to the other characters. But I think she looks amazing as well. And again, the facial thing, like the hair, the makeup, everything's there for these dolls. And I'm just really excited to add them to my collection. Sadly, I think the release date has been pushed back from, I think, March to July. It says an Amazon listing. So we might have to wait a while to get these. But for right now, I'm just super pumped for them. I hope they do come out in the spring quarter, not in the summer. But you know what, as long as we get the dolls and they look pretty, I don't really care when they come out at this point. They do retail, though, I think for $36.99 or $37.99. Definitely a little bit expensive. I don't fully understand the price comparison for these to Girls Night Out, because the Girls Night Out dolls were the same exact price, and I feel like they came with a lot more. They came out with, you know, the rooted lashes, both of these dolls have second clothes, but they come with a lot more accessories and stuff. So personally, I'm not fully seeing the comparison in price yet. Hopefully that price is, again, very early leak and we can see a more coherent price in the future. But overall, again, I'm really excited about these dolls and I cannot wait to add them to my collection. Hopefully, again, that release date comes up sooner than later. But we also have the Pretty and Punk dolls, a second wave, so it's going to be Sasha, Megan, and Eaton. I'm not really sure exactly his name, but they're coming out sometime later this year, so that's also something I'm super excited to see. But all good things for the Bratz brand right now, and I can't wait to see them again in the future. Hopefully this year they kill it with the park, or knock it out of the park, and I'm just really excited to see what they have up their sleeve. We've seen a couple things from Rainbow High so far. The biggest thing that we've seen so far is the Rainbow High Series 5 dolls, which I feel like I'm a little bit late talking about because they've been out for quite a minute now, I guess. But these dolls are so beyond pretty. I do have Michelle, which is going to be the first one that I talk about. Michelle St. Charles is so beyond pretty. I love this doll so much. She's 100% a slay for me. This doll is really gorgeous. I love the diesel outfit. I love the orange with her skin and complexion. I think it looks super, super good on her. And the nails are also a really, really fierce addition to her. We also do have Victoria Whiteman from this collection, who is so pretty. This doll is the moment. I feel like she was kind of under my radar when we first saw these stock photos kind of get leaked. But, like, looking at her more, I definitely have time to grow on her, and I feel like I get her a little bit more now that I've seen pictures of her in real life and other people's collections. I love the full body freckles and the blushing on the knees, and I think the toes have blushing, or the elbows, or so there's lots of blushing on this doll and lots of freckles. And this doll honestly feels like a $100 BJD that someone paid, like custom made. It looks like a Rainbow High custom. And the fact that we're getting these dolls that retail for like what, $25, $26.99, that look almost like collector integrity quality is kind of blowing my mind a little bit. I am just truly blown away by Rainbow High. Has been kind of kicking out of the, again, knocking out of the park every release. We also have Olivia Woods, who isn't my personal favorite, but I think she is definitely a slay in her own way. I love the camo kind of vibe, but she reminds me a lot of that Ariana Grande look from like 2018, 2017 maybe. I think it was Dangerous Woman era, to be honest, or just early Sweetener. But she has like the camo boots and everything, and she just looks so pretty. And it's not camo, but it's like, it looks like camo. I just think she looks really pretty, and I love the base doll. I love the olive green color. I think it's a really good color, and I think they did it really nicely justice. It kind of, gives Hunter vibes. We also have Kim, who is my personal favorite. Kim is the doll in the series. I would have slayed her right now, and she'd be in my hands if the quality control was a little bit better on this doll. So far, every picture that I've been seeing, people have been finding her on Amazon. There's been very few dolls that have had bangs that come perfectly straight cut and like nicely laid on her head, and a lot of the times there's issues with her eye wonk. So there's one eyeliner is like a lot like bigger than the other one. So I'm personally really waiting for this doll to go into stores so I can find her hopefully there, because this doll is my favorite from the series. I'm going to say it right now. I think the face is beyond pretty. The outfit's kind of basic. It kind of reminds me of like a Barbie's looks, where it's like not really made for like the outfit. It's more made for like the face and everything, which yeah, so I wish the outfit was a little bit more fun. I wish she had boots, maybe. I think if she had fabric denim boots, it would be so iconic. I know she's kind of a reference to, like, Britney Spears, I think the VMAs outfit, one of those earlier, 2000 looks, and I think that's really cool if that's what they're going for. I just wish the shoes were a little bit more. I do love the nails, though, and the accessories are kind of fun. They're kind of getting redundant. We also have Aiden, who is my personal least favorite. This doll is a big nay for me. The hair looks like an onion hat. The fashions, I get it, it's from the show, whatever. It doesn't really translate the best on, like, a doll form. I don't love, like, the sweatpant short things. It kind of makes me, like, weird. This doll is definitely not something that I really want in my collection as of right now. And the last doll from the Series 5 is Priscilla. I think that's her name, and she is so underrated, I think. I feel like when I first saw her, I did not like her at all. Like, I did not trust this doll. I did not want her. But now that I've seen pictures of her in real life, I've been so obsessed. She reminds me a lot of, like, an 80s, 90s Barbie doll, and I love that. The shoes are the best Rainbow High mold, I think, in the longest time. I love those shoes. I know they're not fabric boots. I know they're not the most impressive, whatever, but the silhouette of that, like, shoe is so beyond cool. It's so camp. It's so pretty. I think this doll definitely, I wish she wasn't whitewashed. I feel like if she had a darker complexion, I think if she was, like, you know, I think that would be a lot better, and I wish she kind of kept that more, like, original sketch design with the longer skirt. If she had a longer skirt, I think the silhouette of her would have been a lot nicer, and it would have been more different, because we've been seeing a lot of Rainbow High dolls with a mini dress and, like, some sort of jacket or some sort of shawl or something, and I think it would have been really cool to see a doll with, like, a longer skirt for Rainbow High. We haven't gotten too many longer skirts, like, I guess, like, unless they're, like, gowns, is, like, you know what I mean? But I kind of wish we did get a longer skirt on her. I think that'd be a lot better. Also have some Rainbow High budget dolls that kind of crept into the thing of things. I'm not going to talk too much about these because they're not really anything crazy. I'm not going to be buying any of these just because I already have the OG Superior Rainbow High Series 3 dolls. These dolls are really cool, though. They definitely fill the kind of, I guess, gap in the market for Rainbow High. We haven't seen too many budget Rainbow High dolls in a while. I think the last budget line, like, line that was considered to be budget was Cheer, which was 2 years ago, so kind of crazy. And those dolls were not even budget like that. They were kind of more like $20. These dolls, I'm assuming, are going to be like 14, 15, maybe 16, 17. Don't know exactly the price yet, and we haven't really seen these in America so far. I think we've been seeing these more in, like, Brazil, if I'm correct. But the first one on the screen is Daphne. Very basic doll. She has inset eyes, though, which is kind of crazy for a budget doll. And the outfit's kind of it's very similar, but it's very different. Like, I like that the shirt is kind of a short sleeve rather than a tank top. But overall, I'm really impressed with this doll, as she looks like she kept a lot of the really cool facial features that the Rainbow High dolls have. Like, again, the inset eyes are driving me insane. They're so cool. We also have Cheryl, who is, I don't know how I feel about the lips. I feel like they're fine. I like the darker lip on Cheryl. I'm just not so sure about it. Again, I kind of already have this doll, so there's not much need for her. Daria is really gorgeous. The hair is a little bit weird, but it's Daria. George is also really, really cute for this lineup. The shoes are kind of silly and fun, but, you know, it's a budget Rainbow High doll. And I think the last one is Gabriella, whose outfit makes me ill. I don't love the turtleneck sweater, but again, not really for me. I already have these dolls, and, like, I guess they're, like, better format, like the original releases, but I think these are, again, a great addition to young children's collection. It's definitely a great starter doll, and I'm really excited to see, hopefully these get really good distribution, and we can see them in Target, Walmart's, Amazon's, all that tea, because every budget doll that we've been getting so far with, like, MGA, like the LOL budget dolls, we haven't really been seeing them, like, distributed really nicely. Even Monster High budget dolls, like the Day Out ones, have not been distributed to, like, Target's, Walmart's, Amazon's, which is really confusing to me, because the budget dolls should be everywhere. They should be at CVS's, Target's, you know, so, like, everyone has the opportunity to buy a budget, cheaper kind of doll. I think that would be really good for, again, increasing, like, I guess, a good audience, so that not everyone has to be forced to buy this $30 doll, you know what I mean? LOL OMG didn't make too much noise this month. We've only been seeing the Miniverse dolls, which are so beyond cool. They remind me a lot of the Bratz mini dolls in a really nice way. I think the detailing on these dolls is all beyond stunning. The paint detail, the molding details, the box details is all there for me, and I definitely am excited to see these dolls. I don't know if I'll be buying them right now, so they might be like a holding nay, because they are $10 each, and I don't know if I could justify a $10 mini doll anymore. But hopefully maybe we can get like an advent calendar, like the Bratz mini advent calendar we did, maybe for these. But these are really cool. Again, I think it's really fun to get mini dolls and mini sizes and stuff. And I really want to get that Lady Diva one, because Lady Diva is my favorite. If there was one that I really wanted again, I think it would be Lady Diva and Sweets, and the least favorite ones would be Class Prez and, just Class Prez. I don't really like Class Prez as a doll that much, so having her in mini size would be kind of like useless for me personally, but I think these are really fun and really cool for LOL collectors, and I am happy to see them kind of doing something now, you know? This kind of doll line that we have are some Monster High dolls. There's been a lot of Monster High stuff that we've been kind of seeing for the new year, I guess this month, and the first thing that was very disappointing was the new Couture lineup. This is the Masquerade Ball line. We have Frankie, Spectra, and Cleo. All of these dolls are $75. Every single one of them is $75 each. So with that in mind, like, we have seen that price point for the last years, but these ones disappointed me in a new way that I didn't know I could be disappointed, because these dolls don't come with diaries, they do not come with brushes, and they come in the same boring box. They also come with the saddle stands, which is really interesting. The first one that was released was Frankie Stein. They kind of came out, I guess, 2 weeks ago now, and still are up on Mattel Creations, so I don't think I'm the only one who is personally naying this doll release. I just think the designs for these dolls are really cool, but since we've been seeing so much quality, I feel like, on the Generation 3 dolls, and even other dolls like Rainbow High and Shadow High and LOL OMG, I don't feel the need to buy this doll. I feel like I have the first wave of Couture. I have all the OG characters in their updated looks from, you know, the basic looks. I bought into the nostalgia, and I'm personally good on the Couture lineup. And these ones are cool. I do like the idea of Monster High G1 having some sort of, like, you know, revival in some way, even if it's just collector dolls. I just wish that the collector dolls would be a little bit more exciting for the $75. I don't think there's anything that's really worth that, personally, in this launch. We also have Cleo, though, who is wearing a bodysuit and a cape. There's just nothing special about these dolls. I don't feel like there's any connection I have to them. I don't know the story with them. I don't really know what's happening. I don't know why they're at the Masquerade Ball. I think if there's like a show or something, or like a movie or an episode or whatever that team may be, then maybe I'd understand a little bit more. The last one, though, is the one that I'm gonna personally try to buy, is Spectra Vandergeist. I'm super happy that Spectra's kind of coming back, even if it's just for the Couture lineup. I know she's coming back in G3, but for now, I'm super excited to see this doll back. I think she looks really cool. I think she's definitely the strongest design, and she's really fun. She's really Spectra, and I'm really excited to see her face under that mask. Again, this doll doesn't have anything that's really worth $75 to me, but I think she's pretty enough that, like, I'd want her again. I don't know, but the Masquerade Monster High lineup has kind of overall been like a flop for me personally. Some more good Monster High news. We've seen the Skulltimate Series 2 lineup, which is like the winter theme. My favorite one, though, from this lineup is definitely Frankie Stein. I think they look amazing. They have this little bang moment, and they have a really cool spiky headband and a lot of fun wintry details. I love the shoes on this doll as well. I don't really love the big lockers. I think I talked about this before on my channel, but I think the big lockers are kind of annoying, because, like, there's so many of them that we're gonna get. I know they're not really made for collectors, but, like, collectors are gonna buy them, and, like, I don't need 20 of these big lockers. And I'm also scared to see kind of for facial defects, but besides that kind of critique that I wish they were kind of, you know, window packaged, I think we could still do the fun locker. If I could just see the doll's face, I'd be a lot happier. But so far, I think this doll looks amazing. We also have Draculaura from this lineup, who is really, really fun. Don't love the boots, but overall, definitely a slay for me as well. I think she's really cute in her own Draculaura way. I love the idea of only having, like, pink in her hair and, like, very few black. I kind of wish, though, we got, like, pink and white instead of the black, maybe. I think it would be really cool to see her different. And I love to see Draculaura in different makeup. I feel like this makeup is different for Draculaura. Again, we have a kind of white eyeliner moment, but I wish, like, the lips were played a little bit differently. I feel like we've been playing it really safe with, like, the baby pink lips, which is really cool, but I want to see something more. But again, this is a really cool doll. Claudine is also in this lineup, which I think is Claudine's one of her best dolls so far. She's really cute here. She's very monochromatic and purple. So that's something, and the hair is different, which I love to see difference with Claudine, because Claudine has been, again, playing it really boringly so far in this G3 lineup. We've been seeing the same hair, same poly hair, but I am excited that her makeup looks really different, and her outfits are a little bit more exciting. I wish the boots were painted a little bit better, and I wish they weren't ombre, but this doll looks really fierce. Another amazing doll, though, from this lineup is Laguna Blue, Give it up for Laguna Blue. I love Laguna, and every Laguna doll so far has been a hit for me personally. I love that this doll has a darker color scheme. I like the purple in it instead of the pink personally, even though I'm like a big pink fan. Like, pink is my favorite color. I like to see like more variety with my favorite dolls. And Laguna looks amazing here. I love the outfit as well. I'm super excited about Laguna. Another amazing doll though is Cleo, who yeah, she finally has a side glance, which I love that for her. I'm waiting for Laguna to have her side glance. But Cleo looks amazing here. I love the turban. I love her outfit. I love the shoes. There's really nothing about this doll that I can even cluck. I think she looks amazing. I'm hoping that hair, though, is saran. If it is poly, I might cry, but it looks like saran just from the way that it lays. In other Monster High news, we also have pictures of the wave 2 of the, I guess, core dolls. We have Abby, who is amazing. 10 out of 10. Give it up for Abby! This is definitely a hard slay. I am super excited for this doll to come out, and I'm waiting for her to come so I can order her and buy her. I need her in my claws right now. She looks amazing. I love the side glance. I love the frosted nose. I just love that Abby's back, and I'm really hoping that she has shimmery skin in this release. I can't tell too much from the pictures, but I think this doll is amazing. The outfit looks super cohesive, and I'm just really excited to see the school back and better than ever. We also have Claude, who is exciting, I think, for being Claude. You know, boy doll, but I'm excited for him just so for the purpose of having Draculaura having her boyfriend back. I think he's really cool as well. I think it's I don't think it's a step up from G1 Claude, but I think it's definitely exciting to see him, you know, have new things with him. I think it's really cool that he's kind of coming back, and I like that he has like his jacket, because G1 never had his like varsity jacket, so I'm happy that he has that now. I think it looks really gorgeous on him as well. We also have the Monster High Hair Play Laguna, which this is a doll that we've been waiting to see for a while. Laguna Hairplay has been leaked for like a year now, and we have just seen her now, which is, again, we'll give it up for Laguna. She looks amazing. I don't care what anyone else says. This doll is, like, in my headcanon, a part of the Creepover lineup. I love the robe, and I really want to get her as soon as possible. I think she looks gorgeous. I love the long hair. It looks to be saran as well. Not fully obsessed with, like, the amount of like little beads she has. I get that she's a hair play doll. I just wish it came with like more fun stuff. I wish it kind of, you know, did the LOL OMG hair play doll route where it came with like some sort of like mousse or some sort of like crimping product or something fun. I feel like this isn't anything like crazy from Mattel. It comes with hair chalk, giving very 2010, giving very G1. I wish this doll had a little more fun accessories, and I don't understand the price point. This doll cost around, I think, like $35, which, comparing that to Skulltimate Secrets, I don't fully see, to be honest. Like, this doll doesn't come with anything that's, like, the whole thing is her hair, which is really cool. But I don't understand how it's $35 when a lot of the other dolls in the G1 lineup, like, is $30 or $25. I can't see the $10 difference between this one and her core doll, personally. Maybe if she came with like a little seat or something, I don't know, but I definitely like this doll. I'm definitely gonna be slaying her when I get her. And the last dolls lineup that we have seen so far has been the Monster High Ball lineup, which has been something really exciting to see. The first one that I'm going to talk about is Draculaura, who we saw this doll in her box, like, I guess, like a month ago almost, maybe a couple weeks ago, and no one was really feeling it. I held up hope, and I'm super happy that I did, because she looks amazing out of that box. The hair is so pretty on her, and I like the dress. I wish the tights were black, though, and I wish the shoes were something different, because I feel like there's a lot of pink happening right now, and I wish we kind of, you know, laid it back with a little bit more black. I am still upset about the makeup. The makeup isn't anything crazy. Wish she had black lips to kind of reference Dawn of the Dance. But I think this doll looks amazing. I like the references that she does have with the bow on the back. I think it's really gorgeous for her. We also have Cleo Denial from this line, who is a very big disappointment. I will still be buying her, but I wish she had bangs instead of this no bang moment. I think it would have been really nice to see her with bangs again. But the outfit itself is kind of boring. It's just like a mini dress with a bunch of tulle. I think it's a really cool silhouette for this doll, though, and it's really different for G3 and Monster High overall. I just wish she was a little bit more exciting. I don't love the makeup either. I wish the lip wasn't pink. I wish it was like maybe a dark blue or something else. I just think we could have been a little bit more exciting with it, and the purple kind of comes out of nowhere. And she just kind of have G2 vibes, which I don't really mind. I love the headpiece. I think there's a lot of cool things about this doll. I just don't think she's like my personal favorite. Another one that kind of surprised me is that my personal favorite, though, is Laguna Blue, who I don't agree with all of the hate that she's getting currently. I think she definitely has a lot of potential. I think the makeup and the hair on this doll itself is amazing, out of the park. Also love the shoes. The dress has a little bit too busy for me personally. I think it could be really, really cool if there was something in the waist maybe to like cinch it, or like a belt, or I don't know, something to like have it not be print. I think this doll is really gorgeous in her own way as well, and I'm definitely excited to add her to my collection. But the best doll from this whole lineup is definitely the Claudine in the tux. Yeah, giving Sweet 1600, and I think she's really, really gorgeous. We have full pants on this doll, full sleeves, shoulder pads. I think she looks amazing. I'm hoping that the hair is saran as well, because it looks to be a different hair blend of colors and everything, and it looks really nice in the stock photos. The shoes are also really killer, and I love the makeup. I think this doll does, I wish the lips were different, but like I think this doll does it amazingly. Definitely the best of this lineup, and I'm definitely ready to slay this lineup away. But that was so far my Slayer names for the past month, I guess. I know they're not released all this month, but hopefully they'll be coming out sooner than later, and I'm really excited to add most of these BBs to my collection. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments below, and if you guys had any of the ones that disagreed with me, let's have a friendly discussion in the comments below as well. What dolls you didn't like, or what dolls you loved so far. I'm really dying to know, but thank you guys again so much for watching today's video. It was so much fun chatting with you guys, and I can't wait to catch y'all though in the next one. I love you all so very much. Please have a fantastic night. Bye. Love you. Bye.